Hello, everyone. Long time no see, no hear, no speak. Yeah, do apologize for not posting as much as I promised in the very early of the year, but my wife was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, and I need to take care of her. Family's got to come first before anything else. So I had to just put this to one side, and then you know, with new medication and everything of the sort. Okay, here we go again. But this time I may be joining some of you in finding a new job because, I lost my contract and, nothing about my performance or anything of the sort. It's just basically the way how the market's going. Contracts are drying up because either coming to a graceful end or budget. I was on a team of like 4 or 5 people, all contractors, and basically what had happened or is happening is that yeah, the job just dried up. So here I am applying for a job. And I thought, hey, might as well make a video and share with my crew as to where we are with things and how things are actually looking in the job front. It's not looking great. And it's all confusing. And it's just basically all over the place. So in this video, I'm just going to talk through of my experience in looking for jobs in the UK market, what I've found, what I'm seeing a pattern of, and share it with you, and maybe together we get something going. So, or if you're in America, you want to know what the job market is here like in the UK, trust me, it ain't paying as much as you guys if you were at a permanent salary, but hey ho. So if you're contracting and you want to know, okay, what's going on, or if you're interested in contracting, I want to know, okay, should I take the plunge? I will still say yes, although the market is like on a down. Um, but and I'll share with you why. So if I look at the Azure support engineer here for £500 to £600 a day, which I've applied for this job, and if I hear back from it, I'll let you know. But it's like it still pays way more than it would be if you were a permanent employee. So at 600, I think is about 120, 130, £130 a year. If you were apply for a Azure support engineer, you're probably looking at a starting point at 50 grand at this moment in time, which is really bad. And what will happen is that my apologies, is that you would probably find that you get more of a incentive or more pay for when it comes to being a contractor. But at the moment, the rules are a little bit hit or miss. So I applied for I think 15 jobs. And then in the application of that, some of them were perm, some of them were contracting. I did the permanent interviews for the practice. And I got offered a few jobs, but turned them down because it's just like, well, why should I do all that work for 75 grand? It's just like, it doesn't make sense. You know, why should I be lowballing myself like that? Anyhow, so that's where we are. Should I be picky? Well, no, because as a contractor, what will happen is that you need to be able to have your reserves in place, meaning you have enough money in the bank where if when the economy takes a hit, or if you're looking for a job and you can't find one, you have enough money for 2 to 3 months where you can just look for that next contract. Okay. So let's talk about the trends I'm seeing. One is you got roles like this are advertised and it's really good. A lot of some of these places are 100% remote. Some of them are saying hybrid. I don't understand the reason for hybrid. So, let's say, for example, if I need to be in office 1 day a week, it's just like, well, why should I? You know, because if I'm in the office 1 day a week, what's going to happen is that doesn't mean that the rest of my team is in the office for that same time. So the people I actually want to talk with, guess what? They're going to be remote. So if they're a remote, so why am I in the office? It just doesn't make sense. Well, you want to keep an eye on me? I don't want to drink your coffee. I don't want to have lunch with you. I just want to work. You know, as a contractor, it's just like I'm not interested in making friends, um, like chums. If I'm going to be friendly with another contractor, is because we are going to boost each other and make our careers progress. It's about business. It's not about, you know, how's your dog? It just doesn't happen. It's all down to go, go, go. Or, some of the people that I'm with is the same thing. And when you build that relationship with other contractors, guess what? Then you get a little chummy, then you get a little bit of inside jokes and stuff like that. But, in the very beginning, I just want I love what I do. I just want to rock out to work, implement, move on, done. Anyhow, what I'm seeing as well is from this company, not necessarily this rule, but here's a trend that I'm recognizing with this company, and I would love to know why. So let's say, for example, now these guys are quite clever. I'll tell you why. See what they say, England, UK. Okay, it's 100% remote job. Get that. But what's happening is that they're not actually pinpointing. Not okay. I don't think this job is remote, but they're saying England, UK as well. And the reason why is because if they were to specify where in England, what I'm finding is that companies like this is copying this actual job post and then taking your CV. Now, I will call these guys up who've copied this job post, hypothetically, right? Copied. I say, hey, I just applied to your job that you have here. They will say, well, which job do you apply to? I will say, oh, the one that you've got posted for Manchester at this rate, and this is the title. Oh, they're like, oh yeah, that's not live. When we have something live, we give you a call. It's just like, so where you got posted, and then went ghost, and then they ended the call gracefully, professionally. But that's what I'm saying. This job here is definitely live. This job, well, not definitely live. This job isn't fake, in my opinion. I don't see it copied from anything else, and that's why I think it's not fake. But what I'm seeing is that look, senior DevOps engineer, senior, okay, and it's outside R35, immediate start, one stage, and they want 1 day per week on site requirement in Paddington. Okay, that's not going to kill me, but it for me to leave Wiltshire, where I'm living, to get to Paddington and a return ticket is like £150 for one ticket. Like, I don't want to pay that, man. So why offer me at 450? It's just nuts. Someone living in Reading quite easily get to Paddington for less money. But again, it's like, well, wouldn't you just want to work in Reading at 450 a day? You know? But look, it's 5 years, 5+ years hands-on experience with Azure, AWS, or Google Cloud. Prior experience working in a startup environment, and I don't know about you, but I work in a couple startups and it's high pressured and it's go, go, go all day. You're literally drinking from fire hydrant. Experience level, expert level experience working with Terraform, Kubernetes, and Docker, ability to code using Python and Terraform, understanding of how to mentor junior team members. Dude, that is a big responsibility role. Mega amount of responsibility for 450 a day. Now, what I was seeing is that okay, this is in senior DevOps, but this is really truly a lead role, right? You're telling people what to do, how to do, when to do, and you're setting the standard. I was seeing jobs like this advertised back in I think 2021 at 750 a day. What's that? £200 less? Crazy. You know, I would definitely do this job, quite easily, but for 450 a day, nah, you're having a laugh, man. You know. Okay. So what else? Now, it's not all about the money. Don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about money here, but money is important. I'll tell you why. Is because, as I alluded to, for you to get on the train and go into London and want to be able to do that job, it's not cheap. It's not cheap to get to London now. Train fares going up and stuff like that. Food is going up and stuff like that. 450 a day. No, dude. Not really good. Okay, so let's see what we can actually see. I'm seeing a lot of cybersecurity roles, on the market. I've done cybersecurity before. It's it's intense. It's a really good way of doing things, but is it really necessary for you to want to do cybersecurity and for your customers to do that? Yes, it is. DV clear data engineer. I've seen a lot of DV and SE clearance. If you got SE clearance, you may be saved by getting another role. And what I've seen so far is that your SE clearance or my SE clearance expires, in 12 months. So I've got between now and 12 months to get another job. Bad. Okay, let's look at the permanent market. Now, if I were a lot more jobs posted to permanent market, some of them very below. If I wanted to get compensated for my actual hard work and everything to start, I would expect to get minimum 80 grand, fully remote job. But I'm not seeing those jobs. It's again not much out there. And I don't know about you, but if JobServe, like if you go to JobServe, the search is not really that good. Like CV library is a lot better. But I for these videos, I'm going to use JobServe for now. In later videos to come, I'll be using CV library probably. Um, but yeah, it's just like, okay, let's change this from the thing. I don't even got only show jobs working remote. Yeah. Yeah. 484. Just go from there. But again, it's just like, yeah, the market's not really that great. Okay, so what do we do when the market's not great? Well, don't panic because things can change swiftly. What will happen is that we may want to be able to say to ourselves, okay, what we can do is this. And I think what the game plan is a lot of businesses are planning to do with the staff that they have at the moment and not looking for new hires, whether it's contract, perm, not looking for that. What they want to do is give more responsibility across the team and for the team to do more. So what's going to happen to the team? Well, as people do more and have more responsibilities on them, they want to get compensated more, right? So then the businesses have a hard time actually saying, well, yeah, we need to pay more money for these people for doing the things that they're doing. That's one. Two is you're going to burn your team out. Nobody wants to run at 100 miles an hour consistently, day in, day out. They want some downtime. They need some chill time. They need some research and development time. And because you're going to put more responsibility and pressure and delegate a lot more to your team, what's going to happen is they're going to probably get burnt out. So what do? This is where we wait. We wait like a sniper, looking to execute the best shot. And we are going to look when the market's actually going to be peak. So in more videos to come, probably tomorrow, I'll post another one of, okay, how do I analyze the market? Now, which tools am I going to use and stuff like that? We see from where we go from there. I'll talk to you about some of my interviewing experiences I've had recently, where some be good, some be bad. But anyway, thank you for watching the video. I do apologize for not posting recently, and I hope to see you soon. Take care.